Yo, what's up, guys? Coming up back with a video. Today I'm doing a Toonami review for August 6th through August 7th, 2022. So, here goes. Starting off the block, we had Primal. Episode starts out with the K-Man was definitely taking on some Vikings there. The Vikings come in with fucking bears there. It kind of looks and the rest of the everybody else was steadily down to the fucking caveman's there and stuff like that. Technically the lady there honestly was telling the caveman to bow down. The caveman didn't give two fucks. He looks like he was ready to fight them there, and mostly they technically tailed off. Or technically, yeah, technically the rest of them technically tailed off there. So technically he was fighting them for a while until the T-Rex shows up, and mostly the Vikings are like, "Oh shit, there's a fucking T-Rex there." They didn't really say that, but and they're like looking at their eyes like, "Oh fuck, now we have to fight with the T-Rex and stuff like that." So um, technically the caveman and fucking T-Rex there, technically slaughtering them there. Technically they were technically attacking them with spears and stuff like that. And technically the caveman and the T-Rex there were technically getting hit by a lot of spears and stuff like that. So technically they were getting outmatched there, but technically they were also slaughtering the Viking. They're mostly were technically slaughtering the Vikings there, stuff like that. When they're technically it's more fucking slaughtering them there and stuff like that. Fucking they were mostly they fucking were trying to kill off there and stuff like that. When technically, mostly they technically slaughtered the fucking Vikings there and they tow off and get into a boat there and run off there. Fucking the two other Vikings coming there and they saw the village actually um, got slaughtered there and stuff like that. They saw one of the head Viking there saw his wife there honestly fought against the caveman. Technically died in battle there. Same with the son there also died in battle. Well, technically, I think it was kind of fucked up there because technically, I think the caveman killed the head, killed him by accident. He didn't really mean to kill him, but killed him by accident there. So yeah, and then mostly they sent him off to a boat there and burned down the ship with a fire bow, and that's where the episode ends. So yeah, that was Primal. So after Primal, we had Yashihime. Didn't watch that. After Yashihime, we had Luthon Third Part 6. I also didn't watch that either. After Luthon, we had One Piece there. So, episode starts out with mostly from like in the previous episode where technically Nami technically was telling Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro to get the treasure. She's like, you idiots, and they get the fucking treasure there. Mostly kicking them out of the fucking thing there. And all that stuff happens there and stuff like that. Fucking, they see the guy laying on the ground there and stuff like that. They're like, oh, Luffy was actually saying, oh, we should not hit him that hard. It should have been a really good fight there. Well, I guess we hit him a little bit too hard there. So technically, Luffy, Sanji, and the girl saying, let's get, he's like, let's take the treasure there and stuff like that. The king is going to let us, mostly the king is going to let him have the treasure there and stuff like that. When technically, when they're going off and saying this is going to be a lot of treasure and stuff like that, that's what they were saying. And we see fucking the, this like, tiger thing there was like threatening the thing. They were saying, oh, you should give us a can. Mostly it goes to the candy shop or the candy factory, and they were saying something about the candy. They should make the candy for their queen there. Telling the queen there and stuff like that, and they're like, you should give us your candy for our queen there and stuff like that, the queen of all sweets. And so that's what technically they were saying to him. They're like, oh, our machine is broke because of Hori there, because Hori did destroy the fucking machine there. Technically, the head of the captain of the fucking the sweet captain was actually getting pissed off. He was technically getting pissed off there, stuff like that. She's like, where's my stuff there and stuff like that. And then they're like, oh, they're going down the Fishman Island to get it. She's like, finally I can get my fucking sweets there. Why is it taking them so long to get there? And they're saying that all their machines are broke and stuff like that. And she's like, what? And stuff like that. She's like, they need to. She's like, they need to give me sweets now and stuff like that. That's what she was saying. And they're like, oh yeah, they're completely on it and stuff like that. Do not worry, we're trying to get the them to rehash it there. And mostly they technically death threaten them, saying, "Oh, we're mostly if you don't make our demands, mostly you're gonna technically you're gonna die and stuff like that from it." Technically, the fucking woman there, technically the head pirate or the head of the Sweet Pirates there. I'm just gonna call them Sweet Pirates. Fucking was talking, trying to call there and stuff like that. They're like, oh, we can't pick him up and stuff like that. And Luffy picks up and he's like, who is this and stuff like that. And like, and she's like, who is this and stuff like that. And then Luffy said his name is Monkey D. Luffy there. That's what he said there to her. She's like, oh, a Monkey D. Luffy there. Technically, she's like saying something about like, where's my candy there and stuff like that. And Luffy said, well, I just ate it there and stuff like that. And then she's like, well, you ate all my precious stuff there and stuff like that. She said, and then Luffy said, well, I can give you something for a trade there. Like, I'll give you all this treasure for a trade there and stuff like that. And she said, well, if you don't give me my candy there, I'm going to take out this island and stuff like that. And then Luffy, it kind of pissed off Luffy there, saying if you take out this island there, he said, he's like, I'm not going to let that happen there and stuff like that. And she said, oh, she's like, I want to take you on when we get to the new world. And then Luffy said, yeah, when I get there, I will kick your ass and stuff like that. That's what he told her. And that's where technically the episode ends. So, yep, that was One Piece. Next, we had another episode of One Piece. I'm not going to do that one. After One Piece, there we had Naruto Shippuden. So, there it goes. Episode starts out with Tenten and the Rain Ninja Girl were technically trapped into a tunnel there. Technically, Tenten was actually saying something to her, saying we need to work together to get out of this trench there and stuff like that, and she technically agreed. So technically they're trying to fucking walk there and stuff like that, and mostly they're talking about what the why the restrictions in the Hidden Rain Village there and stuff like that. Technically the girl doesn't really give an answer there, or the Rain Girl doesn't give an answer. She's like, well, it's always been like that there and stuff. And then we see like a flashback where she kind of remembers what fucking Kona said there, saying something about like we need to keep the Hidden Rain Village underlord's pains resire and stuff like that. That's what she was saying to them and stuff like that. And mostly she's like not saying too much there about it. They mostly trying to find a way out. They get attacked by a fucking ant there. And so it's like, oh, so he's like, these ants are fucking. He's like, what, fucking gigantic there and stuff like that. So technically, the giant ant was trying to attack him there and stuff like that. And then technically, fucking Tintin does someone's axe there, chops the fucking head off, or technically not chops the head off, but kills the fucking ant there and stuff like that. She said there has to be more fucking ants there and stuff like that. So we need to keep our ground there. Like mostly, he's like, all right, and the right ninja is saying like, well, there's big fucking ants there. We need to keep our toes and stuff like that to see where they're at and stuff like that. So when that was going on with that stuff there, the next scene we see Rock Lee, they're trying to figure out how to get into this fucking trench there and stuff like that. So telling the rain ninja, the two other rain ninjas, the rain ninja girl is on, telling them saying how we're gonna get her out and stuff. And fucking some fucking random weak ninja mostly attack fucking the two fucking the random weak ninja technically attacked the fucking the rain ninja there, and she's like, alright, go give you your scroll and stuff like that. And mostly Rock Lee and Neji technically helped them out there. And then they're like, wait, why two shinobi from our village there are gonna help him out? And then Neji was actually pointing it out. He's like, it doesn't really matter if you're in the same village there. It matters if you have a different scroll there and so that's what Neji was actually fucking saying there. So and then they're like, you know what, let's get out of here. So they totally ran off there and stuff like that. Mostly when they totally fucking ran off there and stuff, then they're like, okay, let's go help him out and stuff like that. So technically, when they're trying to help him out, technically, Tenten and the Rain Ninja were trying to run away from the ants there, stuff like that. Technically, the Rain Ninja technically did her summoning now. She's like, well, I'm gonna have my summoning just do buy some time. So most of this, she said, told the summoning, she summons a bear. She technically she told the bear to fend off those giant ants there and stuff like that. So technically the bear certainly fend off the giant ants there, and one technically she was technically trying to bust out. Stuff like that. And then in the other side, Tony mostly technically maybe was actually saying something about. He's like, I see him there. He's like, yeah. And then she was saying, oh, let's use a paper bomb. And he said, if you use a paper bomb, it's going to collapse even more. So technically, maybe does his trigram there, and then he did a weak version of it one, and he's like, I can't break out of this and stuff like that. That's what he was saying. And mostly when that was going on with that stuff there, mostly say they're kind of screwed there and stuff like that. So technically the girl there was trying to bust through it there, and she was getting weak because she was losing a lot of chakra there. She's like, how I can do this there, and then we see a flashback where technically the guy was actually saying something about Tenten can actually do like oceans there and stuff like that. Technically, she's like, I might try this thing, and she opens up her scroll there, and a lot of water was coming, busting through the thing there and stuff like that. And then when technically Lee was technically fighting those ants there, he's like, He's like, damn. He was like telling huff and puffing, and then out of nowhere he says something like, he's like, wait, what the fuck? And then he gets hit by the water. He's like, and crap like that. And then he made a small remark. He's like, mostly they technically break out and stuff like that. When they technically break out and stuff like that, and they're like, and Neji was actually saying something about like good luck there and stuff like that, and they told them to have good luck and stuff, and they went their separate ways. And in the end of the episode, the Rangers saying, okay, we got that out of the way, now let's go out to the Chinchuriki there. And that's where the episode ends. So yep, that was Naruto Shippuden. And that's pretty much it, and that's where Toonami ends. Oh yeah, they had Shenmue there was a rerun, and Attack on Titan. They also had Attack on Titan there as a rerun also. So yep, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, and responses to its videos. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Hit the notification on the uploads. Comment, responses to its videos. Like, hang out. Out of your peace.